Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Subnautica in our Into the Locker series. If you happen to be watching this series when the episodes are going live, sorry for the slightly late episode today. I am experimenting with some new recording settings that should drastically cut down on some of my post-processing work, but it does also mean the uploads take longer. So I'm just learning to balance it a little bit, and I feel like this episode is probably going to be a little bit late. So that's just a quick technical note. Let's go ahead and check our new message here.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ships.
Oh, hey.
Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up.
They redid this voiceover.
I'm out on the far side of the system. It's going to take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
Snarky bastard.
Try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's going to have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera.
Hey, none of that. All right, so they're looking for us. I mentioned at the end of the last episode that I want to...
Readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
All right, so that thing's going to blow up probably this episode. But I mentioned at the end of the last one that I am planning on getting some copper and making some beacons so that we can actually start marking stuff in the environment. And I also want to spend some time this episode actually looking at the PDA, because I'm just finding that, because I haven't played Subnautica as much, in these more recent patches, they've really fleshed out the PDA and the kind of information that becomes available to you as you play through, which is just awesome. So let's go ahead and bust out the Sea Glide so I'll move a little faster. There's still lots of stuff in here. Are there crashes, though? I can't remember if I've cleared out all the crashes or not, but I see potential good things. Let's go ahead and grab that. I need to turn off the terrain sensor because that is way too much light. There we go. Quartz. More copper. We need all the copper in the world, really, if we're going to make a handful of beacons. But I'll make do with what I can find in here. And then we will start looking for the mobile vehicle bay fragments as well, which I did receive a few comments. I appreciate it. And I also, like I said, I was looking up... Okay, I guess I'll go to the surface. I was looking up where those are exactly. And I remember now, actually, more recent updates that I have played, I know that I've found it in the kelp forest. But I'd just forgotten that it was there now for the most part. And maybe it's always been there, but in my head I feel like I've found pieces of it elsewhere in the past. Hey, more copper. Come here. Oh, inventory's full. That's a first. Not going to be the last, though. All right, well, with the inventory full, I guess that means we're going back to base now. Damn. If I had a beacon right now, I could mark that copper tube, but not going to worry about it just now. And there's 2 others. I think there's a total of, is it 3 or 4 of those in the safe shallows? You really have to look for them, but there are a bunch of them. Really easy to farm for that early game copper.
Oxygen.
I got it. We're good. So, let's make... I think okay, oh, it's just copper and titanium. I don't have to make wire. Okay, well that actually means I can make a crap ton of beacons right now. I thought you had to make wire for a beacon. Did they change that? Or am I just misremembering? It's possible I'm misremembering, but that's really, really cool. All right, that makes life a little bit easier. I'm going to have a bunch of beacons. And then we're going to head to a kelp forest before we start marking stuff. We may have a sea moth in the next couple minutes. Let's see how this goes. Let's make some glass, too. I didn't realize how much quartz I'd picked up, but that's handy. I did pick up this Reginald, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cure him. Reginalds are some of the most nutritious fish in the game. Pretty handy stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. We also... Okay, the cave sulfur works for the laser cutter as well. Didn't know that. But we do need diamond, and I know where to get diamond. But we're gonna have to go hunting for some. We need 2 of them, in fact, for the laser cutter. And that's one of the next things that I need. But the first thing I need is ye old... Hang on, let's check my inventory. Do I need to put anything up? Well, I do, but I'm really light on space. I'm getting to a point where I'm either gonna have to just leave stuff on the ground, or I'm gonna have to make a damn locker. What I can do is I can start a base without the full room. What's the name of the... is the blueprint in my... I don't think the blueprint's going to be here yet. No, it's not. I don't remember... I forget what they call, like, the main room, but I don't have that blueprint yet. We need to go to the island to get that blueprint. But I guess in the meantime, I can make a smaller base, just like a hallway, with some solar panels, and get started that way. And once that is in place, and yes, I'm looking for mobile vehicle bay fragments right now. Once that's in place, I can just put some lockers in the hallway. Hey. I really need to not be picking anything up, but I can't help it. I see that stuff and I just want to grab it. Especially if it might be copper. I've still got 30 seconds of air, so I'm okay.
30 seconds.
Thank you, that's what I was literally just saying. Alright, if I hang out right here, I should be able to intercept these bubbles. There we go. Alright, so let me wait here for a moment, get some air back, rather than having to surface again, and we need to find these mobile vehicle bay fragments. They might be only in specific kelp forest, but I think they're just in kelp forest biomes in general. Alright, that's enough for me. That's taking way too long. Whoa, hello. Okay. Somebody wants a piece of me, literally. Okie dokie. That's a stalker. Is that... Yes, it is. You need to go away.
30 seconds.
I know there's 30 seconds, but I need that. Yes. Alright, I think I need 3 of these. Yes, I do. Need 3. Let's head up top, and we're going to keep looking around this area, and hopefully this area is all I'm going to need to look around. We'll see. So we went through that box. Any other boxes nearby? Hey, there's some salt. I'll pick that up later. Here, fragment. Come to Hadrian. It can't possibly be that hard. New battery for the Sea Glides, doing okay. Man. I am not spotting any more of these guys. I feel like they're all going to be more on this side, closer to the... We're 400 meters from the life pod right now, but I feel like they're going to be closer to the life pod. Are there any out here, maybe? I don't see any, but that looks like a cave. Might get some silver there before long. We're going to need that, actually, for the... I'm almost certainly going to have to make a locker. I might just suck it up and make a waterproof locker. I don't like to make them because you only need them in the very, very, very beginning of the game. That's why I don't like to make them, and then you never use them ever again, and so it's just kind of this item that you make and then you never need. So, if anyone has any suggestions on ways to actually make them useful past the very, very beginning of the game, I am all ears. But for now, they just annoy me. Wait, is that the one I already... Nope, that's a new one. Very good. Alright, so that's fragment number 2. And one more, please, game. That's all I need from you. Just one more. And we can make us a sea moth. And there will be much rejoicing. Let's look down here. No, that's a little bit too far from the kelp forest. Where's... Need to go back this way. Excuse you.
Oxygen.
Okay, there's another coral tube. Good to know. I can mark this with a beacon, actually. Let's say... Coral tube B. Alright. It cannot be that far. Just need to avoid the stalkers for a second. And up. There it is. Please have a fragment. There it is. Let's do this. It's time.
New blueprint acquired.
So I'm almost certainly, like I said, I'm going to have to make a locker just to put some stuff away. That's fine. It's fine. I'll just suck it up. I picked up so much stuff. It's my own fault. It's either that or just drop a bunch of stuff, like I said. And it's nicer to have a waterproof locker, so I'll just do that. I guess I can surface. I do value my life a little bit. There we go. You might be questioning that after you watched the last episode, but I do value my life, I assure you. Those of you who don't know what a sea moth is are still just like, Hadrian, why are we running around? I don't understand what the big fuss is about this. Just hold on a second. Okay. So... mobile vehicle bay requires a titanium ingot and a power cell. So, actually, that is helpful. The titanium ingot will require me to get rid of some of my titanium. 10 of it, in fact. So that does free up some space. And we have another message. That might be the sunbeam again. There's that beacon. Okay, now I can make a power cell. It takes 2 batteries and silicone rubber. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to need to make another power cell, I think, for the actual sea moth. And I just need the lubricant, which I believe is in storage. Ah, I actually don't have lubricant. All right, hang on. Hold that thought. Where's the nearest kelp forest? Right here, right? Let's fix the lubricant issue. How surprising. All right, I picked up 2, and that's all I really need. Because I've got plenty of silicone from previously, so I might... I don't know. I guess I'll go ahead and just make 2 lubricant. Actually, does the sea moth require lubricant as well? It might. Let's take a look. After I've got this started, I do want to look... Yeah, it does require lubricant. Okay, question answered. This actually is perfect. I'm glad that I grabbed 2, because this will give us what we need for both items. Now, let's go to our inventory. I'm going to need to put a bunch of stuff up in order to have room for what I'm about to make. All right, so keep the ingot. Let's put the glass up for now. And I think that should be enough room. Mobile vehicle bay, come on. Please, for the love of God. Let me have enough room in my inventory to pick that thing up. Thank God. All right, so... there we go. Where should we put this thing? Yeah, I know I need to release it, but first things first, I want to make sure I release this thing in a spot where I don't have to move it later. Because there's going to be something bigger dropping into the water before long. Something a lot bigger than a sea moth. Okay. Top up. And what do we need? Alright, so I've already got the lead. I need 2 glass. I need another power cell and another titanium ingot. I think I've got the titanium for another ingot. But it's good. This actually helps me deal with my inventory problem, and I don't have to worry about... leave me alone. I don't have to worry about replacing or building a locker of any kind. So, let's see. I don't have any titanium, but now I will. And I need a little bit more, it seems. So let's go looking. Actually, it's probably more efficient to look with this. This is a wider beam. That's why. I'll go ahead and grab both of these. Oh, that's floating. I thought they fixed the floaty stuff. Or is it floating there because a stalker just dropped it and the stalker is now chasing me? That's entirely possible. So excited. So excited, so excited, so excited. It is so the moment of truth. Alright, so there's some titanium. I'll go ahead and make both of them, but then we need to make an ingot. And then I need another power cell, which is going to require me to go get more copper, but I just found that coral tube, so it would be very easy to get some. That's one of the reasons beacons come in so freaking handy. Oh wait, hang on. I guess I picked up 3 pieces of salvage. Okay, let me take a look at this again. Again, I can't wait to look through the PDA either. I feel like there's going to be more information for me to look at. All right, so glass and a power cell. Power cell is going to require 2 batteries and some silicone, I think. So batteries are going to require 2 copper. Coral tube B. Let's head over there. This won't take long at all. 200 meters away. That's a crash. Let's not piss him off. And this, I think... no, it's not. Not quite at the other end of the tube yet. There it is. Oh, wait. Is this the other end of the one we've already been in a couple times? I think it is. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. All right, get that titanium. titanium. Any other crashes in here? I don't see any, but there could be some right around that corner. Alright, turn off the scanner. There we go. Copper. Alright. So with the copper, I can make my batteries. And I think I have everything else that I need already. I'm fairly certain. So batteries require, what, copper and acid mushrooms? And I think I've already got some acid mushrooms in my inventory somewhere. Can I stand here? I bet I can stand here. Nope. This is not counting as standing. Oh well, I tried. 15 minutes in. A little bit slower than I was hoping with the sea moth, but we're almost there. Up. Hang on.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The
Get your popcorn.
reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Will there ever be a time where that is not one of the most satisfying things? Okay, good. Radiation suit is now available to me, which I think I might be able to go ahead and make, but hang on.
Has been added to your blueprint database.
Yeah, I saw that. I already have some lead in my inventory, and I think I have more in my storage. So now I need to make that power cell after I finish making the batteries. So let's go ahead and... Hang on, I need to grab some acid mushrooms. Oh, okay. Need one more. I'll grab a few more just for good measure. We'll probably head over to the Aurora before long, but I do want to finish exploring some of the wrecks around here. Go ahead and grab the medical kit. Let's make a battery. Okay, and with that, I think all I need... Oh, I need the silicone. I thought I transferred some to my inventory, but I clearly did not. Power cell. The initial power cell for our new baby. And let's check. Just need one more glass. And yes, I do have everything I need for the radiation suit, so I can go ahead and make that right now, which I'm going to do. Absolutely. Let's get that done. Okay, now I'm going to eat the Reginald. That's yummy. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something that came off of us that we had to put away to save room. Okay. Where did I put you? There you are. So excited, so excited, so excited. It's finally time. And I'm so glad that this was patches ago that they did this, but they fixed the steering on this thing to where it's not nausea-inducing. Thank God. Hey, buddy. So good to see you. Come on down. Oh, we'll be doing plenty of swimming. Don't worry about that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it's good to hear that voice. Okay. So, crew reported their sea glide damage. Let's go visit that one right now. And I think that's actually... That's island number 1, right? Hang on. Or, no, that might be island number 2. Because the Aurora is over there. Yeah, that's island number 2. All right, crew reported their sea glide damaged. Yeah. So we're headed in the direction of island number 2. We're not going to go there just yet. Also, I need to drink water.
Vital signs.
Problem solved.
Stabilizing.
God, look at the pretty green on those screens. Did they change that? I feel like the screens used to be slightly more blue, like kind of an LED blue, but now they're a little greener. It looks really good. I like it a lot. Or it might just be I've changed colors on my monitor or something. I don't know. It looks amazing. And I finally got my sea moth. Also, I apologize to the fish that I just road killed. It's going to be happening a lot. Yep, see? All right, let's see what's here. We've got, I think this is the compass. Yep. All right.
New blueprint acquired.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
I really, really like that they've added voice acting for so many of the data logs. I wonder if there's voice acting for every single one. If there is, oh my god, we're listening to every single one. Because I love taking in that information, but kind of the codex style of lore absorption, you know, in games like this where you a lot of big words in that sentence, I know, but like the where the game gives you a bunch of text and like data entries to read, and that's how you learn about the backstory. That's kind of an old hat thing at this point, and it's so nice for it to kind of seem like maybe it's going to be different than that. So I'm very excited to see if there's going to be anything to that hunch of mine that everything is now voice acted. I would love that. All right, you know what? Let's do this. I want to go ahead and start base building so that we can have something going for us underwater and have a place to put all of our stuff. And in order to do that, we need to go ahead and pay a visit to the floating island. So let's head that way. And then, probably in the beginning of the next episode, or middle of the next episode, because we're going to have some floating island stuff to do in the next one, we are going to get the laser cutter. And then the laser cutter can be used to break apart all kinds of wrecks and discover more of the high-level crafting mechanisms that we need, which I'm very excited about. Better fins, the rebreather, all kinds of things. Whoa, hang on. Those might be some fragments I could scan right now. Actually, no, those are just laser cutter fragments. What about you? Yep. Okay, well, I've already got laser cutter fragments. So I'm on the far end of a zone that I've already visited. So it's still, even though it seems like I'm really far away, how far am I from the life pod? Can barely see. 550 meters from the life pod, half a kilometer. Oh, you know what we could do right now? Well, no, let me not get sidetracked. I'm going to head in the direction of... All right, there's the life pod. There's the Aurora. So there is the floating island. And I know we have another message. They're coming in quick. I'm going to take a second before I get the next message, because the thing is about answering the messages is it just kind of perpetuates the Sunbeam's story track, and there comes a point where it kicks into high gear and the story moves forward. And before I do that, I want to make sure I have a few more foundational pieces under my feet. Now that we've got the Seamoth, things are in high gear from a non-story perspective. We can move around at a rapid pace, which I'm very excited about. All right, I see the outline of the floating island. Kind of creepy, I know. But, all right. Oh, I thought the beach used to be here. Did they change the landing of the floating island? They may have. Yeah, it seems like they may have. All right. Well, let me not fly up on the beach with this thing, because I've definitely done that in the past. I don't know if some of you guys have, but it's a little bit embarrassing when you are... All right, I'll leave you right there. Don't you go anywhere. It's a little bit embarrassing when you are like... Especially if you're recording for YouTube or streaming or something, and you're really happy with your Seamoth, and you're cruising up to the island, really excited, and you forgot to... And you forgot to let your foot off the gas as you got close, and then you just run the Seamoth right up on the beach and can never get it back. That's happened to me. Maybe they've tweaked it to where you can't do that, but part of me kind of hopes that they don't do that. Oh, wow. This is a cave. I have never been in this cave. Immediate new things. Oh, alien structures. So that's one of the teleporters, right? So it's not active. We need to do something to activate it. And I have no idea what that is. Like I said, I've never toyed with I've never gone beyond pretty much... I've toyed with the idea of going beyond the death of the Sunbeam, and I've... oh, sorry, slight spoiler. I think most of you are familiar with the fact that that's going to happen. But I have never gone far beyond that. So messing with the alien technology. Don't know how to do it. Don't necessarily want to be told how to do it. I know that there are those tablets I've got to find, so I'm going to kind of experiment with those a little bit and figure out what I can uncover using that. I guess I'll go ahead and sprint. I also love that they improved the land movement. Remember when the jump directions in Subnautica used to be based upon the angle of the terrain you were standing on? So if I hit jump right now, I would go flying forward in this direction rather than jumping straight up like a sane person. I remember that. I'm going to remember it bitterly for the rest of my life. Hey, little crab dude, please don't harass me. But you're going to harass me anyway, aren't you? Yeah, you are. I'm getting harassed, I'm getting harassed, I'm going to get bitten, I'm going to get bitten, I'm going to get bitten. Oh, maybe not. You, come here. Come here. Ah. Wow, that was a nice ninja move. That was a straight up velociraptor tactic. Did you see what they just did? I got attracted by the one that was just hanging out, and then the other one jumped in my face. Listen, we've had this discussion. You need to stop. Yeah, run away. These things are so creepy. All right, one dead. Oh, I killed your mate, did I? Well, you shouldn't have ambushed me, bastard. All right, let's scan the cave crawler. And, hey, Chinese potatoes. Let's go ahead and munch on those. And I've got some first aid kits, thankfully, so that is helpful. Exterior grow bed. Let's start scanning stuff.
New blueprint.
I need to grab those items as well. Did they fix the spotlight, I wonder? The spotlight used to adhere to the bottom of surfaces, and in most recent patches, it hasn't worked that way. I wonder if they... Multi-purpose room, that's what it's called. I wonder if they fixed that. I'm not sure. All right, so we've got the multi-purpose room. We can now properly base build, including building lockers to put our stuff. And there's the first alien tablet.
New blueprint acquired.
There's that. Abandoned PDA. Degassi voice log number 4. Curious discovery.
New PDA data.
Yes. It's voice acted. That's so awesome. All right. So hang on. We're going to listen to that.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched. Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing. We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Oh, I know that voice. That southern... That's the, I forget her name. What's her name? What's her name? Where's the... No. Stop. Marguerite. Yes, Marguerite. She was the troublemaker. You can already tell in that. All right. Paul Torgle's log.
Integrating new PDA data.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Mott, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degassi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives.
I would listen to her, dude.
A life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse.
I love this guy's accent so much.
If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Okay, so I thought that was clever, but it turns out I only can get so far up the slope by using that trick. You can get all the way down that way.
New PDA data.
All right, let me do a few more things before I end the episode because I'm just so happy to be here. Plus, I feel like we're about to catch a nice sunset. It's always nice to end an episode like that. So let's get up to the top. Running, 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 running. Ah, sun's already set, actually. There you go. There's your sunset. All right, let's step inside really quickly. Composite plant pot. Plant pot. There we go. Observatory. So we've got a couple more logs to listen to, but we're going to listen to them in the beginning of the next episode because this particular episode has hit 30 minutes. All right, so survival chair, or swivel chair. We'll go ahead and scan that.
Integrating new PDA data.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's all there is to be scanned.
New blueprint acquired.
Here. Yes. It is. Excellent. All right. Well, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to head over to the other side of the island, that thing right there, and grab some stuff, including some plants that we can actually take back and start growing in our base so that we have a source of food apart from having to hunt for it. But, and then at that point, we're going to be scavenging the other wrecks and just doing lots and lots of stuff. A little bit of base building next episode, though, which I'm always excited about, as you guys know. And we're going to continue past that point. And then before long, we'll continue with the story track and see what happens with the sunbeam. And even beyond that point, I don't want to make that wait for too long. I just want to have a good balance between the story and the exploration. So those of you who are clamoring for more story focus this time, I hear you. And I'm with you, by the way. I want to focus on the story too. I want to do the story, but I also want to, experience the game in its complete sense with this Let's Play. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, except for this one. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.